Alrighty, what's up everybody? My peeps, what's going on you sexy bitches? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a late Thursday night video, right here, once again, on the Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down below in the description box. Subscribe to those channels. Leave a comment on the video if you like, but don't leave stupid comments because you'll be sent to the shadow realm where Satan will eat your rotting soul. So don't do that, please, because you're going to get blocked, and if you don't like that, then too bad, go cry to your mama, little baby bitch. Well, for everybody else, you can do that, but like I said, there are limits, so don't go over the limit, over the boundaries and all that other shit, because you're going to get blocked, and if, like I said, if you don't like it, then go do your own fucking video. Get off my channel, get off my dick, and that's it. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because you miss anything, well, pretty much, you're a dumbass, and you're SOL, and you know what that means. And if you don't know what it means, look it up. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab a cold one like this. Or whatever you got, water, juice, sangria, whatever you're drinking tonight, or whatever you are watching this video. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. And like I said, if you like it, great. You don't, get out of here. Don't let the door hit your fat ass on the way out. And that's pretty much it. Do your own fucking video. And we shall move on with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is a late Thursday night, January the 23rd, 2025, or if you're watching on the replay, for all my great people on the replay crew, it is now January the 24th, 2025. We're finishing up the third and final weekend of January. Next weekend, we pretty much got Friday, and then we got Saturday and Sunday, the first 2 days of February already. We got that hedgehog. About to see what he forecasts next Sunday. Hopefully, for us here in the Northeast, we get a early spring, but I'm not sure yet, but I'm not sure. Hopefully, we get an early spring and not 6 more weeks of garbage winter. But we shall see what the hedgehog says next Sunday. And that's pretty much it. But for everybody else, I hope you had a great day wherever you may be. A great Thursday, and I hope you have a great weekend in the great land of America. And wherever else you may be too. And that's that. Alright, on this late Thursday night, like I said, this is video number 2. On your 2, as of right now, 2 for Thursday. I did my AEW, for all you wrestling fans out there, my AEW Dynamite review video ago, so go back a video to watch this whenever you watch this. Go back a video, or after this video, or watch that video, then watch this one, or whatever you want to do. So, don't want to confuse you, but go back a video to watch my Dynamite review. And that's it. I will be doing my Raw review probably, maybe later. I don't know. It depends how I feel after this video. I might go right to bed. So maybe you'll get the Raw review tomorrow. And then we'll talk about the live edition of TNA. Because I heard some good things. We had a pretty interesting debut. We had the return of Stephanie DeLander. Nice. And, she brought somebody with her. I wonder who that could be. We had a kind of new look Tessa Blanchard. Kind of bringing up Stone Cold Steve Austin. And, well, we had a certain guy that, blew it, if you know what I mean. You know, we had say his name and he appears, our champions. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's first title defense, and it's against a guy that pretty much blew it. And you know, Joe got a little help from his friends, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna spoil a lot of it, but a certain cowboy, not that cowboy we know and love, the other cowboy, once again, kinda, sorta helped him on what's going on with JBL, but we'll talk about that probably tomorrow. But, so we'll talk about wrestling tomorrow, so stay tuned to that. But, as the title below says, well, we got the AFC and NFC title games coming up this Sunday. We got the Chiefs and the Bills. Gonna be the game of the week, pretty much game of 2025. And the winner of that faces the Eagles and the Commanders 2 weeks from Sunday in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 59, or for you people that love Roman numerals, Super Bowl LIX. And next year it'll be LX. So, and that's in Santa Clara. Hopefully the Niners get there. Speaking of the Niners, we got him back. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. The guru of defense, Robert Saleh, is back in San Francisco. Yes. Oh, it took a little while. We were a little bit scared that he might go to the Jaguars. He might go to the Raiders because they're looking for a new team, basically. And possibly going to the Cowboys. But, and there's a but, and it really didn't sink this time for the Niners, but Robert Saleh is in talks to be back in San Francisco. And this is coming from a couple of hours ago. So he's not going to be back as a head coach because, you know, the Jets fired him this past season in pretty much the fifth game. Actually, 5 games into his 4th season, going 20-36 with the Jets. We weren't going anywhere with, you know, that guy named Fracas, who basically hates the guy anyway. And Rodgers' career is bye-bye, so long, farewell, too. You know, go into retirement. Hang out with your good buddy, Brady. Nobody gives 2 fucks. But anyway. Alright, so Robert Saleh apparently isn't getting a second chance to become a head coach. He's going back to San Fran, turning as the team's defensive coordinator. And this is per The Athletic, that's in California. TheAthletic.com reported earlier tonight he interviewed with the Cowboys, the Jaguars, and the Raiders and appeared a front-runner for the job in Jacksonville. But Buccaneers offensive coordinator Liam Cohen began negotiating with the team again to continue on as their offensive coordinator, I guess, slash coach. Excuse me. So Liam Cohen began negotiating with the team again Thursday after they fired General Manager Trent Baalke. Hey, we know a thing or two about that schmuck. And Cohen now is expected to become the Jaguars' head coach. So Robert Saleh, even though he was about to do his second interview tomorrow, pretty much canceled his flight to Jacksonville late tonight, and pretty much is on a plane back to Santa Clara, and he will meet up with Jed York, Kyle Shanahan, and a good buddy, John Lynch. So, he's probably going to be announced probably this weekend, I would assume, and he's going to become the highest paid defensive coordinator in NFL history. The Niners are throwing everything at him. So, you know, they threw everything at him, and I was like, I hope we get him back, because we need him back badly after a horrible last couple of years with well, this year with Nick Sorensen, who's gone, so long, farewell. And even under, their last guy, what's his name? Steve Wilkes, not Steve, well, I'm probably gonna mess up his name, but you know what I'm talking about. Even the last coordinator before him, yeah, we got to the Super Bowl, but, early in the season, the Niners defense was garbage. He had to come down from the box. So he's like, get down on the field, asshole. And what happened? He was on the field. The Niners were playing astronomically great football, great defense. And that was why they were probably one of the top defenses in the league 2 years ago. But this year, they were pretty much almost dead last for a team that had pretty much Pro Bowlers on the team, besides Fred Warner, and Bosa. Dre Greenlaw was pretty much out for the year. He did come back from one game and really didn't play much. And the secondary, with Javarius Ward's, little problem with his family and his baby dying and everything. So defense and Hufunga getting injured again, and pretty much most of the defense were not playing up to par, giving up too many running plays, and Bosa could only do so much, and he was hurt with his both obliques, which pretty much put him out from the rest of the year. Fred had a bad ankle and still played through it because he's a fucking warrior. But even with a subpar defense, the Niners went 6-11 this year. Not what we thought, but now they got rid of Sorensen, they got rid of Schneider, their special teams coach. The special teams for the Niners was abysmal. It was just horrible. But they got a new special teams guy. They were thinking of making Sorensen the special teams guy, but no, that didn't happen. So we got that. So Saleh, he went to greener pastures with the Jets. Didn't do so well. 4 abysmal seasons with the Jets. They kicked him out after Game 5. And like I said, his record for the Jets was 20-36. And he's back in San Fran, where he initially joined in 2017. And his all-gas, no-break defense was probably what became one of the top units in the league within 2 years. So in 2019, one of the Super Bowl year, when they went the first time, then they went the second time last year when we know who they lost to those 2 times, 56 and 58. They lost to the refs, basically. We don't call them the Chiefs, we call them the refs. But not gonna go there. But anyway. So, his work in San Fran landed him the Jets job, and it could lead to a second opportunity as a head coach after the 2025 season, depending on how it goes Matt Mayako of NBC Sports Bay Area recently reported the 49ers had offered to make Robert Saleh the highest paid defensive coordinator in the league. Now they have their man. So, he is back. If I can get the rest of the article, that'd be nice. As the article loads on my computer, but we got him back, Niner fans. We are, a lot of us, the faithful, are like, we're like, if we don't get Saleh, who are we gonna get? They kind of were thinking of Pete Carroll, the former coach of the Jets, former coach of the Seahawks. And he was thinking of maybe going to the Jaguars or going somewhere. But thankfully, we got our guy back. So like I said, he canceled his flight to Jacksonville late Thursday for a second interview, which was scheduled for tomorrow. And, they pretty much have their man back. And, I thought there was more to the article, but I guess not. Let me just see one. Yeah. So pretty much, it's all gravy. It's all good in the hood in Santa Clara. Robert Saleh is back on the sidelines, and hopefully he will get San Francisco's defense, which hopefully will get Trey Greenlaw back. He might be leaving because I think this is his contract year. Fred Warner had a pretty damn good year, even though the rest of the defense stunk. Bosa, even though he got hurt with his obliques, still had a productive year. And that secondary had some glimpses, but, losing a Funga again, that hurt. Losing one of the Ward brothers, that hurt. But I think now that, and pretty much Sorensen didn't even know what the hell to do. I mean, everybody was, like running and passing on the Niners, so they just felt like, where the hell's the defense here? What's going on here? This ain't the Niners we all know and love from, 10 years ago. Even with the, I forgot his name, the coach who's now on the Texans. Raheem, what's his name? Raheem, I think. I forget. But in any case, that was a great coach. Then Saleh comes in 2017, and 2 years after that, the Niners were a dynamic defense, and nobody can run on them. Nobody can pass on them because you got guys like Patrick Willis. You had freaking people like Greenlaw, like Fred Warner, Bosa going berserk. I mean, and some of the secondary, the Ward brothers were going crazy. Now the Niners got the guru back. I think the Niners going into next season, in if they have a great draft, hopefully, get some offensive linemen that they seriously need, and even we don't know what's going to happen with Brock Purdy. Maybe giving him a multi-year extension. I mean, this is going to be his swan song in San Fran, but they're looking to try to extend him for about $60-70 million over about a couple years. And we'll see what Brock does. It's January 24th right now. As of this video, January 24th. The draft's not for another 3 months from now. So I don't know who the backup will be. Probably be what's his name? Josh Dobbs will be the backup to Purdy, because the other guy they had, he gone. Jake Moody, you gone. So Niners are looking for a kicker. They need some more help on the offensive line to protect Brock. Maybe get a few defensive linemen or secondary help. In case somebody gets hurt. Josh Dobbs will be the backup to Brock, so that's good. Kyle will be back because he's not on the hot seat yet. But if they have a bad season next year, you might want to think about what you're gonna do there, John Lynch and Jed York. I mean, you're gonna really keep Kyle for another year and have a really bad year, and you have the easiest schedule next year, and you just flunk out. I mean, come on. I swear, if the Niners don't win at least 12 games next year, we got a problem. We got a problem. I know we got 6 against the NFC West, but we got the Giants who are rebuilding. We got the Browns, and it could be, toughy. I think we got one against the, I think they got a, I'm pretty sure they got a game. I know they got a game against the Giants, and I think they played the NFC South. So I think we got that game against the Texans. I'm not sure on that, but I don't have the schedule in front of me, but But in any case, the Niners are going to look very, very, very different this year. The guru is back. I'm happy about that. I think every San Francisco 49er fan, the faithful, we love you. Robert Saleh, welcome back to the team. let's make San Francisco great again, like Donald Trump's making America great again. So, hopefully, the Niners will be back on top of the NFC West. They'll be back in the playoffs next year, because, like I said, they have the easiest schedule. Do I have the 2025 schedule? I thought I did. I'll probably have to Google it. Now, why didn't it show up on the main page? Alright, well, we wait for that, but like I said, alright, now it's... Alright, so, yeah, they're gonna be, we already know we got the 6 games against against the NFC West, the Seahawks, the Arizona Cardinals, and the Rams, or the Lambs. But they also will be facing, if I can get it to load. Load, please. Alright, so they'll be playing the Falcons, the Panthers, the Jaguars, the Titans, and the Bears at home. And on the road, besides the 3 I mentioned in the division, we got the Browns, the Texans. That should be a fun little reunion with their old, the old guru, not Saleh, the one before Saleh. But in any case, so we got the Texans, the Browns, the Colts, the Saints. That's going to be a very tough game. And Tampa Bay, which they played earlier this season. And if it wasn't for Jake Moody kicking a game-winning field goal, they would have lost that game. But somehow they eked it out. So yeah, it looks, pretty damn easy schedule. I mean, minus the away games in the division, which you have to win because they only had one stinking win this year. They went 1-6, I believe, or 1-7, whatever it might have been. But look at the Bears. They got a new coach, Brent Johnson, I think. So Bears might be, depending on what they do in the draft or in free agency, they might look pretty good in that NFC North, which is pretty much going to be the Lions, the Fight Queers, and maybe the Packers, top 3, and then, the lowly Bears will be down at the bottom again, but you never know. And the Jaguars didn't have a great season, so I don't know how they're going to do with their whoever their new coach is. The Titans, I don't know about next year. Panthers probably have another rebuilding year. The Falcons got rid of Matt Ryan. Bye-bye. So it's the new quarterback, in pretty much year 2. So Falcons, might cause a problem in the NFC South. And then you got the Saints, who are always, a nightmare for the Niners. But that's an away game, But then you look at the Colts, came close to winning the AFC South. The Texans, tried to take the Chiefs to, the limit, and what happens? The refs blew it. And then, the Browns, don't know about Baker Mayfield and, the Browns. Not Baker Mayfield, I forget who, the quarterback of the Browns. Browns, look a little scary on the road, and the Niners already lost to the Browns. I think it was this year. Well, it was this year or last year on the road in Cleveland, when the Niners should have annihilated them. And what happens? That's what happens. But they got a pretty easy schedule. Minus the 6 games. Atlanta's going to be a tough game. Carolina should be an easy win. Jacksonville, it could be a little crap, but we'll see. Titans might be a little crap. Bears, I think they can beat the Bears at home. And then on the road, I think they can win one of those division games. probably the Arizona or the LA game, because, they kind of have a great record in LA. Seattle, maybe, still got Gino and company up there, and they had the lead and then pretty much choked it to the Rams. What are you going to do there? Yeah, and pretty much that's it. But I think with Robert Saleh back on the sidelines with the Niners defense, if they can get Dre Greenlaw back, I think that'll be huge for the Niners. Get Hufanga back healthy this time. I think that Niners defense is probably going to be at least in the top 5 going into the 2025-26 season. And hopefully, Robert Saleh can bring the Niners back to the promised land. If they get to the playoffs, great. If they can get to the Super Bowl, and it'll be great if the Niners can win the NFC, go to the Super Bowl, and host the Super Bowl as, I think, the second team to ever host a Super Bowl. Because it's in Santa Clara next February. So we'll see what happens with that. And, that's it. So let me know your thoughts, Niner Faithful, if you're watching, wherever you may be. Let me know your thoughts about the Guru coming back to Santa Clara for the 2025 and beyond season. Hopefully, he can get the Niners back to the promised land. But let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments section. And if you're a football fan, let me know your thoughts as well with that. But I'm a happy Niner fan. The Guru is back. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I can't wait till week 1 in the NFL and the league where they play for pay. September 2025. Week 1, wherever it may be, at home or on the road. Because they haven't, announced what dates or yet, but it's probably going to be after the draft. We'll find out the official dates and where the Niners will be playing. I think they have a game overseas this year, but we'll talk about that later. But we'll see what happens with that. I think the Niners have a better year than this year. Fuck this 6-11 team this year. Brock is going to have an amazing year. He's going to have a revengeful year like the Niners will this year. So, the revenge of the revenge tour once again begins again. And we got our Guru back. Hopefully Kyle won't fuck anything up during the season. We got a kicker that can kick some fucking field goals when in clutch and when we need it. And nobody gets hurt. Hopefully nobody severe. I know CMC 23 is coming back after a really bad year. He was out for the first 10 weeks. Came back for the next 2 weeks and then messed up his leg, messed up his PCL and ACL. He's gone. That killed the Niners' momentum, trying to make a playoff spot. Even with Ayuk getting hurt, with his MCL and ACL and everything, broke his leg. He'll be back. He'll be back to, cause chaos on the field. And Debo will be back. I think this might be his contract year. So, but we'll see what happens with that. And, next offseason is going to be a little bit interesting. See if Debo gets another deal. We go somewhere else. BA, Brandon Ayuk. See what happens to him. I think he's got another year or two after this coming year. And I'm going to worry about Brock Purdy getting an extension. I think he will get this extension with the Niners. And then Bosa will need his money. I think he'll stay. Same thing with Kittle. Maybe Kyle Juszczyk. I don't know. And then we're going to sign Dre Greenlaw. I think the core team will stay intact for the next couple of years. But, this is football. People want more money, and want to be the highest paid player in the league and at that position. So, it's all about the money. So, we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, Niners Faithful, I am out. Let's welcome back the Guru, Robert Saleh. Yes! 49ers! Mount up, motherfuckers! I can't wait. Let's calm down for a little while. Let's go into the draft. Let's get a good draft like we got this year with Ricky Purcell and Dominic Puny and a couple other guys. That both those guys did pretty well. I know Purcell got shot, and then it took a while they're getting gear. He had a couple good games this year. Puny I thought he had a great season. Didn't give up any sacks, as far as I know. Unlike you, McKivitz. Bye! That fat fuck is out of here. Get him the fuck out of San Fran. Moody, you can't kick for shit anymore. You can go to the Jets. I don't even give a shit if you go to the Giants. But he gone. Hopefully the Niners can get somebody in free agency or from somewhere. Maybe off the street, like a soccer field or something like that. But we'll see what happens with that. But all in all, I'm very happy that Robert Saleh is back. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright guys, I am out of here. Thanks for watching. Go San Fran, go. All the way to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara next February 2026. But we'll see how we get there with the draft. We don't care about preseason because preseason don't count. But see what happens between now and pretty much the draft. And then we get to the summertime where we got training camp starting and where we go from there. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with the San Francisco 49ers and everything else, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! That's it. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Go Niners! We'll see you next time. Peace!